Curious how chocolate transformed from a bitter drink to a sweet global favorite?
Hell yes.
Have you ever thought about how spices are so much more than just taste enhancers?
That's pretty good.
Like coining names for sports and use for time travel? And what roles have spices played throughout history in shaping global politics, economics, and in culture like embalming bodies? This is just the start of our spicy saga, unveiling the world of flavors that changed history. So keep watching. Serving up smiles one dish at a time, Food is Thy Mood is now live. Hey Moody Foodies! Ever wondered why your meals taste so good? Spoiler alert, it's the spices. From Columbus stumbling upon America perhaps while chasing spices to using them as currency, these flavor-packed wonders have literally shaped our world. And guess what? Today, we're diving into this spicy saga. And trust me, finding out what the Greeks were really doing with olive oil is going to be more entertaining than watching paint dry. So grab your cinnamon sticks and let's get this party started. Did you know that cinnamon, one of the oldest spices in human history, was once more valuable than gold? In ancient Egypt, it was used in the embalming process. The demand for this precious spice led to the secretive cinnamon trade, where merchants would fabricate tales of cinnamon birds to protect their source. These mythical birds supposedly collected cinnamon sticks from unknown lands to build their nests. This kept the true origin of cinnamon a mystery for centuries, fueling its mystique and value in the ancient world. But did you ever wonder why these tantalizing flavors exist in nature to begin with? What if I told you that spices are not just culinary heroes, but also nature's own defense mechanism? You know, spices are like the superheroes of the culinary world. They swoop in to save bland meals and have been doing so for millennia. Think about it. Word has it that Columbus was basically on a spice quest when he accidentally found America. Imagine being so obsessed with finding pepper that you discover a whole new continent. That's like going to the store for milk and coming back with a pet elephant. But here's the kicker, spices are basically plant defenses. Why would plants develop such potent flavors that can deter animals, yet attract humans? And would you believe that hot spices could reduce inflammation? Interestingly, the spiciness in chili peppers is due to a compound called capsaicin, which is a deterrent for mammals and fungi. However, birds are unaffected by capsaicin, making them perfect for spreading chili seeds. This evolutionary strategy highlights how plants have adapted to ensure their survival and propagation. Moreover, studies have shown that consuming spicy foods regularly can potentially improve one's health. Capsaicin has been linked to benefits like reduced inflammation, pain relief, and even weight loss, making these fiery spices not just flavorful but beneficial for health. That's right, plants develop these flavors to ward off herbivores. Imagine a deer biting into a chili pepper and thinking, nope, not today. But as humans, we're like, bring on the burn. We've evolved to not only handle these toxins, but to actually enjoy them. Could this unique human ability to enjoy spicy flavors be a key to unlocking some of our most enduring health mysteries? Why? Because they keep our food safe from bacteria and make it taste oh so good. So how does bacteria play into the world of spices? Now let's talk geography. Spices thrive in tropical climates because that's where bacteria and fungi party the hardest. So plants in these areas are like mini chemists, mixing up spicy concoctions to keep the microbes at bay. That's why food from warmer regions like India is so rich in spices. Meanwhile, in colder areas, you can just leave your food outside and voila, nature's freezer. Let's play trivia. What is a spice that isn't in the spice section of the grocery store? Let's take a global spice tour to find out about those Greeks, shall we? First up, India and Southeast Asia, the spice central of the world. This is where black pepper, turmeric, and curry began their world domination. Then there's Sri Lanka, the cinnamon capital. Moving east, we find ginger and licorice, the unsung heroes of candy and sushi. And hey, let's not forget sugar. the most debated spice of all. Originating from Southeast Asia, it's everywhere now, sweetening our lives 1 teaspoon at a time. It is a flavoring derived from a plant, isn't it? So a spice but not in a small bottle of the spice section like all the other spices. Say that 5 times fast. Next, we jet off to the Spice Islands in Indonesia, where cloves, mace, and nutmeg decided to hang out. These tiny islands were so coveted that they basically started a global game of capture the flag among European powers. But how did the humble vanilla, once a mere flavoring for olive oil, become a global sensation? And what about chocolate's transformation from a sacred drink to a worldwide sweet treat? Over in Mexico, it's all about paprika and vanilla. Fun fact, vanilla was once used to flavor olive oil. Talk about a culinary plot twist. And chocolate? Originally, it was the plant's pulp that was the star, not the beans. So if the dollar lost its value, what spice has already proven its purchasing power? Well, speaking of chocolate, it's fascinating to note that the Aztecs valued cacao beans so much they used them as currency. For them, chocolate was more than just a delicacy. It was a sacred, ceremonial drink, often mixed with spices like vanilla and chili. How did this ancient, spicy chocolate drink influence the modern chocolate we adore today? This rich, spicy chocolate drink was nothing like the sweet chocolate we know today. In fact, when Europeans first encountered chocolate, they found it bitter and unpalatable until sugar and milk were added, transforming it into the sweet treat that has become a global favorite. Ancient happy hour featured fermented cacao pulp drinks. Cheers to that! Heading to the Middle East, we find cilantro and cumin making waves. These spices are like the dynamic duo of deliciousness, now popping up in dishes across the world from tacos to tagines. Trivia round 2. What sport is named after a spice? Now finally, the Mediterranean, a region where bay leaves, chamomile, and fennel reign supreme. Delving into the Mediterranean, let's not overlook the significance of olive oil, often infused with herbs and spices. In ancient Greece, athletes would rub olive oil mixed with herbs on their bodies, believing it to enhance strength and radiance. Olive oil was so integral to Greek culture that it was even used as a prize in the original Olympic Games. This tradition highlights the historical importance of spices and herbs, not just in cuisine but in health and wellness practices, signifying their deep-rooted influence in various aspects of ancient life. Imagine a bathhouse full of men being rubbed down in olive oil. Okay. Did you know marathon literally means field of fennel? That's right. The famous race is named after a spice. And then there's saffron, the Beyoncé of spices. So exclusive and sought after. But wait, there's more. We've got some solo spice adventurers. Allspice from Jamaica, cayenne peppers from French Guiana, aka pepper, and garlic, the king of flavor from Central Asia. And just for fun, let's throw in the spice melange from the sci-fi world of Dune. Found only on the desert planet of Arrakis, it's the spice that literally lets you travel through space and time. Talk about out-of-this-world flavor! From ancient trade routes to your kitchen cabinet, spices have been making history and tantalizing taste buds. They're not just flavor boosters, they're storytellers, each with a unique tale to tell. We'd love to hear a fun spice story you have in the comments. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the spicy side of life. If you enjoyed the spicy adventure, check out our video about curry and hit that like button, and consider subscribing for more flavorful journeys. Subscribing lets us know you like the videos and to create more. Got a burning question or a spicy story to share? Drop it in the comments below. Until next time, keep your food spicy and your life even spicier. Stay zesty, my friends!